Not giving up Nigerian youths.
The government cannot in any way try to criminalize protest because it forms part of the fundamental human rights of every individual, not just in Nigeria but everywhere in the world. Action begets reaction. The government cannot, after they've devalued the naira, which diminish the purchasing power of Nigerians, thereby impoverishing them, they can no longer buy food. The same government that caused all this will still turn around and want to forcefully prevent them from protesting about it. It is not possible. So whoever ordered the police to arrest these Niger State women, whether it's the governor, Umar Bago or Tinubu, they are wrong. The police should also understand that it is time to start disobeying illegal orders. You cannot stop people from protesting. You cannot smack a kid and prevent him from crying. It's not possible. The police personnel also face the same issues the people were protesting against in Niger State. So why arrest them in the first place and even threaten to charge them to court? Anyway, it's good that finally common sense prevailed and they were released. People have the right to protest, whatever they want to protest against. It is people's power. The government exists to serve the people, not the other way around. Through protests, the people can communicate to the government what they want, how they feel about something. It is left for the government to react to what they are saying and heed their advice. People you are working for are telling you what they want you to do. Why will you do otherwise? Except maybe you are working for outsiders. If you're working for foreigners and doing what they tell you to do in our own country, then that is where the problem lies. If the government is telling Nigerians that the actions they have taken is to save Nigerians, to save them from problems, and Nigerians are saying no in the streets, they're telling the government, no, we want to live today, we don't want to be saved tomorrow. The government has no reason whatsoever to do otherwise, because they are working for Nigerians. So let the authorities stop the intimidation or threaten anyone from protesting. Protest is a guaranteed human right. Everyone can walk the streets and protest against anything he doesn't like. And a major protest might be coming in 2 weeks. The NLC has given 14-day ultimatum to the government. We'll wait and see how that will pan out. Concerning the motion brought by human rights lawyer Falana at the Federal High Court, the court ordered the federal government to fix prices of many goods in the market, including petrol, food, and many others. While this order is good on the face value, but it remains how effective it will be, because the federal government cannot fix the price of something that is not under their control. Maybe they can do that on petrol because they do that already anyway, but on food, cement, and other goods that they do not control, there's no way they can fix the price of these items. The only way is by taking measures that will force a downward review of the price of many goods in the market today. They can start by reducing the cost of doing business in Nigeria, reducing the customs duty payable on many imported goods, seeing customs duties and many other levies as a form of revenue generation is so third world. The government is supposed to use it to protect their economy. Areas and sectors where they see they have a competitive advantage, they can increase the duty, but not overall increase the duty on everything that is imported into Nigeria, especially when they know that Nigeria is an import-dependent economy. That hurts the economy. Yes, some might say, if we reduce duty on every item, how are we going to encourage local manufacturing? That's not the question you should be asking. The question should be, why are Nigerian manufacturers not competitive with manufacturers in faraway China? Even after sea freight and import duties are added to the products, their products are still more affordable than locally manufactured ones. This is what the government should solve. They should make Nigerian market more competitive, not using customs duty to stifle the economy. Imagine setting the customs duty exchange rate at 500 naira to $1. That will definitely bring down the price of many goods in the market today. It will increase the purchasing power of Nigerians. There are other creative ways where the government can make money from instead of taxing everything. Create more jobs and more people will pay tax, the normal tax, even if it is pay as you earn. The more people work, the more they pay taxes. You can't have a high youth unemployment rate and expect to earn taxes from them. So the government should look at what these countries are doing differently, that even after paying sea freight and shipping the goods to Nigeria and paying high customs duty, their products are still more affordable than locally manufactured ones. It's easy to emulate others. You don't need to reinvent the wheel. And there's one thing all these Asian countries share in common where Nigerians import from: their currencies are not floated. Imagine Nigeria that doesn't have enough foreign exchange floated their currency, but people who have trillions in dollars in reserves did not float their currency. So they should start by fixing the exchange rate. Yes, they have floated it, but fix it at one rate. Don't sell below that. Don't sell above that. Whatever the dollar supply per day, maintain that particular exchange rate every day. Do this for several months and you will see stability in Nigerian market. Merchants will be able to plan ahead. They will say, hey, the rate never changes. Every day it is at this rate. So I don't need to worry about tomorrow. I don't need to increase my price. I don't need to call my supplier. Even a retailer that is buying from a wholesaler will no longer need to be calling all the time. Hey, has the price increased? What is happening? So it will bring stability to the markets and stabilize the price of goods. That's the most important thing. The price of goods in the market are so unpredictable to the extent that if you buy something right now in a shop, go back there an hour later, you'll be surprised the price has increased. This leads to hoarding by people who have the money because they know that if they come back in a month, by the time they have finished using the ones they bought, the price must have increased. So they have to buy them in bulk right now to store for future use. The government is not just there to be taxing people without giving back to the society. Sometimes the government goes back to ask SMEs, merchants, what is your problem? What is the problem you're experiencing? How do you think that your business can improve? During the time they used to have price control, when a merchant imports something into the country, the government will offset some part of the cost of the importation. In exchange, they will tell the merchant how much to sell the goods. Yes, they used to do it at the time. It can still be done today. Not in that way, but at least if they are able to reduce the customs duty. They should understand that a booming economy means people always on the move, shopping and shopping and shopping and shopping, money exchanging hands. So they should bring out policies that make sure that people always spend their money. The more people spend, the more everybody is happy. The government will earn VAT, earn a lot of taxes, and everyone will be happy at the end of the day. But all these stifling policies, you remove this subsidy, you remove this one, you remove that one, every price is haywire, people can't afford food, and they hit the streets to protest, to tell the government we are not happy what you are doing, and they end up being arrested and threatened to be charged to court. What kind of system is this? Thanks for watching.